We tell you each week with First Centennial Title, they make sure to finish up the process. They're part of the team that helps you buy and sell a home. Well, we want to give you a little bit more insight with that. We've brought in Roberta Crown-Rogers from First Centennial Title to talk a little bit about this process, getting it finished, making sure you've got everything ready to go. And if you're an investor and you want to turn this right around, you got to make sure you've got everything ready for the future, right?
Right, right.
Now let's talk about an investor who's looking maybe to use a trust to purchase and then sell. What do they need to have ready to go?
Well, depending on if they have a loan involved or not, they're going to check with their lender.
Of course.
Many lenders won't allow a property to be vested initially in an LLC or a trust, so they may have to go into title individually and then vest later. For cash investors, from a title perspective, we don't typically require anything except the proper documentation so that we can title the trust or the LLC correctly.
Okay, so what we're talking about is making sure that, if you will, everything is easy for the lender, and
Right.
if there is one, and making sure that it is an individual that is purchasing said property, if you will.
Right.
Now what happens when they turn around to, let's say they're an investor and they want to sell this property.
Right.
What do they have to have ready to go on that stage?
So what we like to warn them, especially at the acquisition stage of the process, is to make sure, especially if they intend to flip the property quickly or within a short time frame, if they don't have the paperwork in order for that limited liability company or the trust to get it together, because the title company will require that on a sale, because we need to review that, make sure all the players that are listed are all the players that can sign in order to issue the clear marketable title to the potential buyer.
All right, we talk about all the time making sure you have all of your paperwork in order. You may think you're well qualified financially,
Right.
but you may not be well qualified by having all of your paperwork together.
Right.
And this is really one of those instances where you got to make sure that that LLC is clear and easy to see.
Right, right. And our recommendation is always get that paperwork into your realtor and the title company as quickly as possible so we can review it. If there's any issues, we can take care of them right away and make the transaction close smoothly.
Easy enough. Now, if you want to sit down with Roberta, she works over at First Centennial Title, as we've said. How they get a hold of you? Why don't you tell them a little bit about what you do?
Well, I'm an escrow officer at First Centennial Title, and I have been doing this 20 years. I started when I was 10, and I work in the branch office over at 3700 Lakeside. We do a little bit of everything, of course, short sales, resales, commercial transactions. We're there to help at First Centennial Title.
Very good. It's Roberta Crown-Rogers. Been doing this since you were 10. I like that.
Thank you.
Right. If you want to know more, like we said, you can sit down with Roberta, or you can find out a little bit more about First Centennial Title. Here they are on The House Detective. Roberta, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Here's First Centennial Title on The House Detective.
Teamwork. It happens everywhere. In life, when a team comes together, then everyone wins. Here at First Centennial Title, our team works together every day to assist you with all your title and escrow needs. So when it's time for your title and escrow services, give our team a call to assure the process goes smoothly. First Centennial Title, the right team for all your title and escrow needs.